I feel bad about Roxy. I feel bad about what we did to Roxy. I feel bad about Monty. I'm going to feel bad about Chica. Daycare attendant? You suck it. I hate it. Just so we're all on the same page here, real quick. What's going to happen is I'm going to try to do the last two leaving endings here, just to have done them, show them. And then I'm going to start my second playthrough, my true ending playthrough. That one will be the final three endings, if everything goes according to plan, which it may not, because one of these two I'm actually not sure that I can do on this save file. There is some ambiguity in the walkthrough about this. I may turn it off or just go quiet during the credits when we see the credits again, assuming that we see the credits again, just because I think we should watch it instead of having me talk about it this time. These people worked hard on it. I know it doesn't seem like it to some people because, there's bugs, but I don't think it was for lack of hard work. First of all, I don't know if I'm going to have to do parts and services again or not, if it's going to just take me back to the choice or not.
Gregory, you have a choice to make.
Hallelujah.
The door is open and
Perfect.
You can go.
I'm staying, bro. I'm staying. But the party pass?
I am glad. Here, I found this party pass.
There
are areas we have not investigated. Lead the way, superstar.
I will if you actually let me turn around at literally any point. Would be great. Okay, good. Okay, so we just missed seeing Freddy because it was facing the wrong way. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's just start the day with a bug. All right, so we're gonna do a lot of this in Freddy because I'm gonna try to just do the loading docks without actually doing the save trick. All right, I'm also gonna, we'll look through Freddy's new special eyes and see what there is to be seen, perhaps. I did find that before, the one that's in there. I'm just gonna skip it because we've already seen that. So I'm gonna try to do this the back way. Don't know if it'll work. No idea, legitimately. Oh, I hear Moon's music. I hate him. I hate him so much. Watched me doing the doing the end and just going, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, the whole way. I do hate him. I do hate him the whole way. He is the worst. I'm not sorry. Out of all of the animatronics. I feel bad about Roxy. I feel bad about what we did to Roxy. I feel bad about Monty. I'm going to feel bad about Chica. Daycare attendant? He can suck it. I hate him. Alright. I'll try to do some without Freddy because I don't think there's one right here. Bro, where'd you go, even? Like, get your butt back over here. Excuse me. Hello? We bugged already, bro? Maybe if I get away from the elevator. I mean, he should be in the elevator. He came with me. Is he just invisible? Oh, here. I'm just dumb because you can always get him by just entering the... Again, I don't know if this is gonna work, just like legit, because it didn't function for me during the loading dock things. Oh. I don't know.
Gregory, you have a choice
Okay.
to make.
So
the door is open and you can go, or You can continue to investigate the secrets of the Pizzaplex.
This is
I
the
feel
second
there's something
leaving
else going on
ending.
besides
Okay,
Fanny.
so it was easy to get. And we're going to leave, just so we can see it. So this is leaving in a van of some kind, I guess. It's got happier music than the other one, I say. The other one was pretty bad. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, I was gonna say tell me Gregory's not driving this van, but so I will say this. This requires a certain degree of yeah. I was gonna say suspension of disbelief because Freddy did tell us that he can't leave because his battery will just die. And so, you know, in this ending, I guess he would choose to leave with Gregory anyway to make sure that Gregory got out, but yeah, that's the solution, I guess. Or at least an attempt. Alright. I mean, electricity exists outside the Pizzaplex. Wish, you know, that had been the leaving ending that I got first, but it's a better ending. The one that I saw that one night. I was, you know. I'll disappear me for a minute here. this time, I got to do the trick because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to time-wise finish this tonight at this point because I spent a long time.
Gregory, you have a choice.
But
You
we're
are
staying
staying. I am
I need
glad.
that party
Here, I found this party
for-
pass.
well,
There
it's
are
not for
areas
this
we have
night.
not investigated. Lead the
I
way,
know there are.
superstar.
I liked that leaving ending better, a lot better than I got. All right, so we got to go to Roxy's. This is step number 1 because I got to see if this save thing works. If it do not work, we gonna have a problem. So let's see what we got going on here. This door, this red door, by the way, is the true ending door. Behind there is the stuff that I need to do for that. But I don't believe I'm allowed to enter it right now. But there is another bot head here, and this is apparently the key to saving again.
Good job. You have found a
Yes, it's
driver
5:15 again.
assistant. I do not believe it will work in that condition, though. However, there is a staff repair
Could I
station
get
in the
another
West
dance
Arcade.
pass and
You
do
will need a
DJ
dance
music
pass to
again?
access the West Arcade. Have
I
you
love
checked
to
the
DJ
party
music, man.
garages?
I-
The raceway was closed very abruptly prior to the new
I know that's
construction.
weird, but like
Guests tend to
really
leave things
loved that.
behind during emergency situations.
It didn't rewind my progress though. No, it didn't. But it rewound. You saw up in the corner. I'll highlight it and editing. It does work. We gotta go to the save spot. That's mission number 1. I don't care about anything else right now. We need to go to the save location. Oh, is there a thing on top of the? Well, how do I get up there? I'm gonna have to parkour my way up there. Jeez. All right. So notice that there's no bot and cart, but it thinks it's 5:15 a.m. Obviously, this is going in a new save slot because this can fail. This can bug. For the majority of people, it appears to work, but for some unlucky folks, and Lord, you know I've been unlucky. Just stairs. There's just stairs. It didn't occur to me to go back here before. There's more stamina back here. Are you kidding me? All right. Fair enough. I know for next time. Unless I forget, which I probably will, but that's what walkthroughs are for. Fine. Okay, so it's supposed to be in here. There is a box in here. So it looks like I can still collect the golden plushies. Yeah, all right. So we've learned something else valuable today, despite the fact that I'm going to be doing 4 endings on the same run. This is going to be ridiculous, but since I do want to play it again, here's the other thing that we could test. There. I forgot what button it was. I was pressing 2. That's actually this thing I'm supposed to, yeah, see the eyes clear. Okay, so that means you can activate them, and you don't have to do it right after. So I can do it at any time after I do the prize counter. Now, this means I will probably do the prize counter run again. Wherever the golden sun one is. Aha, yeah, I already got one of them. This one right here. Because I was going to say one of them is supposed to be in Monty's green room, and I did go in there and I did find a box in roughly the location that it says that this is supposed to be next to the arcade cabinet in the corner. And so I was like, well, but how then would I not have Golden Freddy? Here he is. Now this isn't Golden Freddy like Golden Freddy. It's Golden Glamrock Freddy. I weird, but whatever. I keep forgetting to look up the CDs. Oh, we can find out what's back here. Because I skipped it since I was in such a hurry to end the thing before. I mean, that sounds wrong because I believe me when I say that I was not in a hurry to be done with this game ever. Still not. I may play and replay this game for the rest of my life. I don't know. I was in a hurry, so I was running out of time. It was a similar situation to this, to be honest, where, you know, there was just a limit on how much time I had left after I waited for all my neighbors to quit being noisy. And... See, here, it's this very first one. That's the first one you ever see, I think. It's behind here. Wait, there's a whole room back here? What? Really? I mean, this seems excessive for one golden plushie, right? I don't see anything else in here. Hey, bro. I mean, there's like door. They're not functional doors, I'm sure. Yeah. And there's a flashlight charging station, but like, this is a weird room. Like, what would the function of this room even be? I don't even know. I guess that, you know, in quote unquote real life, like these would be probably loading areas of some sort. You know, to move, you know, large things. Easily the hardest of the six. Of course, Moon is the hardest of the six to get because he's a pain in the butt. Okay, so he's the one that you need to take the photos of the cutouts for. So we already did Chica. But the next one is in the backstage area, the rehearsal room. Alright, so it's in here somewhere. Ah, he's right next to the save station. Okay. Okay. So, to get from here to the West Arcade, though, it's gonna require... God. Freddy, you scared me. Oh, hey, our frozen guy is still frozen. He's just in another place now, as per usual. I cannot imagine doing this if I couldn't save, like... I mean, you just get taken back to the choice to stay or leave, like it does autosave you there, but like, come on, man. Just come on. I can't with that, like... So I'll save down here. I may be able to make the run up there without Freddy. I mean, I did it before, right? I'm gonna do it again. And if I can't, I saved, so, you know. Freddy, I'm gonna try without you, bro. This is way less cool without the music, I have to say, like, right now. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine because I'm not worrying about DJ Music Man being bugged. So, as long as I can get away from Chica, it's fine. Which I don't know if I can. We'll see. Oh, he's back in place and he's actually rocking out. Huh. He was asleep when I came in. I've never seen him doing this. Literally never. Yeah, you rock out, bro. Yeah, that's cool. I don't see Chica, so I think I'm probably alright. I say this, but I mean, like, it's anybody's guess, to be honest, so... Alright, so it's all the way down here. Alright. Bonnie! Can't be so creepy, man. Alright. The last one is down... It's close to where the moon plush is, so I mean that's something. I hate the doors. By now you know I hate the doors. I will always hate the doors. There will never be a time when I don't hate the doors. Door hatred is just a theme of my play. So it's down like in where the endos are. It's terrible bad. Alright. So I'll call you in a minute, Freddy. Call you when I need you. Also probably charge again. Because I'm paranoid. Yep. Alright. Is that... Can I get that? What is this? Where is this? Oh, it's just literally right up on top of it. Did I walk past? How many times did I walk past this and not see it? Did I? Was this always here? I feel like some of these things spawn after 6 a.m. Really? Now I gotta go look at the footage again. Spent so much time. Here's the thing, is that not only have I been through here a lot, I just edited it. Both of the episodes of the daycare. Did I not? Did I seriously just not see it? Every single time? Are you kidding me? Welcome back to the daycare. Our favorite place that we love so much and certainly don't hate at all. Alright, so it's this one. It's this one right here. Why did it say Freddy said why though? Oh, because I flashed the camera and he was with me. Is that why? I don't know. It should be that we go to this poster, I guess, up here. Which I actually wondered about this a little bit at the time, but I didn't investigate it in any way. Which, you know, my bad, I guess. But, like, it's all the characters who are on the poster. I don't know if you saw it real quick there before I got out, but, like, it's all the cutouts are drawings on that poster. So that's why you have to take the pictures of those. This is a secret room, secret daycare room. Which is weird. Oh, this is where he comes out. This is the balcony where he jumps from at the beginning. Oh my god, look at this place. There's some nasty spiderwebs in here for one thing. Can we be all that surprised with how the daycare attendant is? So let's just have a look around here. This is pretty cool, actually. We'll be seeing it again next time that I go for the real thing, when I actually can get the... What's the thing I'm trying to think of? I actually get the Bonnie Ball pass. Okay, so we gotta go in here, the like super secret. Oh, now see, somebody did a data mining thing of the soundtrack. Oh no, look at this. It's super cute. Me, Freddy. Yeah, there's a thing in here with the golden box. What be? Arcade conspiracy. Exit interview. They are working together. The arcades, they are hiding something. The glitches. Glitch them all at the same time. Then the princess will recognize me. She's testing me. I'm not yet worthy. The others are protecting it. Let me stay. I'm so close. Just one more night, please. I can save the princess. This must be the same person who has the other, like, the Princess Quest. Has the other Princess Quest messages. There's the golden moon. Okay, so it's, I mean, it's doable. But what I was going to say is this Balloon World. Somebody data mined the soundtrack, and there was something for an arcade, Balloon World, and Balloon World glitched. And I was like, but the only playable arcade cabinets that I ever saw were Princess Quest. So since we got nothing to lose, because I'm already over time, shh, don't tell the cat. If it crashes in Real Engine, it doesn't matter. Alright. Okay. Not clear on my controls here. space bar to pump your balloons up, I guess. Just trying to get a new balloon. I can do better than that. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of assuming that I won't be collecting the balloons. Not too high. I mean, technically I was right, I did do that. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I assume that that's nice. Alright. Let's see if this crashes the game. Maybe. No. Alright. Cool. Good to know that we can at least do one arcade cabinet without destroying the entire thing. I guess I can probably go up here. I mean, he's not gonna like it if he sees me, but... How weird, right? I mean, I had seen things about, like, what it looks like from the balcony, but I was like, I just assumed that they were boundary breaking to do that. And not that there was a legitimate way to manage. But apparently there's a legitimate way to manage. So, go figure. So I'll just be starting fresh this time. Enjoy the comedy stylings of Staffbot. Which seems weird. Oh, ComedyBot is actually gonna talk now that I'm gone? Are you kidding? Unfair. You literally wait for me to leave, and then you start? Yeah, he's going. Here we are. We're at the end. Sort of. It's the end of the first playthrough. For real this time. This was it. This was the last of it. If you can still count this bit of ending seeking as still the first playthrough, which I do, it was all based on the same save files, the same path, and the same experience. With one chapter of this journey closed, it feels like a good time to reflect for a minute on what the experience has been like with the game, with YouTube, with starting all of this, so this is going to be something of a longer outro. When all of this began, when I started filming myself playing this game, I guess I wasn't taking it entirely seriously on some level. I didn't think I'd finish the game, I didn't think I'd have anything worth posting, and I didn't think that even if I did, that I'd ever actually post it. I wasn't going to be the main face of our channel, you see. That was going to be Ransom. He wanted to be in videos, he convinced me to do it, it wasn't going to be my project. And I certainly wasn't going to like it. That's the weird part for me still. On some level it's still scary, and I still worry about it, and I still struggle with being public. On another though, I do actually like it. It's just still hard for me to take that step to do it, to get a video up, to log on and actually stream. It's hard to start, but I do actually enjoy it. That might have been the biggest surprise of all. That once I'd started telling myself it was only because it was hard to get Ransom and Avatar, that it was only because I was the FNAF fan and the game was current, that it was only a test and I never had to actually release it, I actually wanted to. I found myself craving recording sessions, not just for playing the game, but for talking about it, for talking to the camera, all those cumulative hours you never see because honestly, yikes guys, that was not content, not really. I craved that. I was happy to go back to it after we were so sick in late December and January. I was sad when I didn't have a good reason to do it anymore. I found excuses, I found reasons to at least record myself playing in some sense, but when I started to run out of reasons, I was sad. That's when I started streaming. It's happened that all the games we've done, all of them have been ones that I have an interest in, not things that Ransom does. I think he felt like, before he started this, that he would just find games he would enjoy somehow organically, easily, and that it would just be fun to do, that it wouldn't matter much what game he was playing. I thought so too. His drive to be seen was so strong, and I didn't think it would matter to him. I didn't think it would matter to me if he played something for me, but then it turned out that it did matter. It mattered to him that he would care about what he was doing even half as much as I cared about FNAF. It mattered to him that I liked things that I suggested we could, that he could play, and he didn't want to take it away from me. Not after seeing how finishing Security Breach left this strange hole in our life. I keep suggesting things he could play for me, things that he might enjoy, and it's turned out that really he's been happy making music, being encouraging, and being in the background hasn't been as big of a deal as he thought it would be. He does still want to stream. It's just been a whole different kind of challenge from what we expected, because we thought the technical stuff, the avatar and all, that would be the hardest part, but the hardest part, it turned out, was finding content for him to do. It's challenging when his art is music, and while you can play songs you've made with samples from Loop Cloud, which is an integral part of his creating, you can't allow a single sample to be played alone, which makes streaming his creative process a challenge, since how do you choose them without hearing them alone from time to time, after all? We're working on it. Bottom line, I suppose, is that I never expected to be where I am now, in front of a camera, talking to you, making it public. It's still sort of a surreal experience for me. I learned a lot. I had to learn to even use an editing program. Forget pulling together something that seems even marginally competently edited, and I know I have a lot to learn still, because it's far, far more challenging than other people make it look. At least it is for me. I have learned that editing is certainly the slow bit of the process. It's the wrench in the works, the thing slowing down the content from getting out there. I can only hope that people can be patient with me and that I can be patient with myself, which is probably a bigger hurdle. I always feel like I'm incredibly behind, no matter what. There's still so much to learn, though, and learning is happening all the time, whether I mean to or not. I have no idea how to manage social media things, and so our Twitter is a ghost land, our TikTok barely more active. I've appointed Ransom the social media manager. You want contact with the world? You go ahead. But as I'm also the one who kind of steers the boat for everyone, I end up hogging the time he could use for that sort of thing with things that I feel are more important. And I'm not sure where my priorities should be. I think they should be on the things that feel important or fun, but sometimes one has to do other things, and I guess I just don't know where the line is yet. I have no idea how to promote us, because that makes me incredibly uncomfortable, to the point where it's another reason that Ransom's job is exponentially harder. Because I want to censor absolutely anything that suggests that you should want to watch us, or should want to subscribe, or follow, or give us a like, or even worse, go over to Patreon and give us money. I absolutely hate trying to say that we are somehow a product worth buying in whatever sense that means at the time. I already hate selling things to begin with. It was always a painful and challenging thing to do in my retail history, but selling us is way, way worse. And I know that makes the appeals for follows, likes, subs, all of it seem strange, stilted, and hollow. Maybe even pitiful and an afterthought. I know it isn't good, but I don't want to do the things that annoy me and other people, and I don't feel good or even okay really trying to sell us. Then learning to stream was a whole new ballgame. It's different from just recording. I had to learn a whole new way to use OBS and how to use Streamlabs just to get some of the things I wanted and needed to do. I had to learn about bandwidth and bit rates, and I still don't understand so much, but at least I can go live. It's funny to me, in retrospect at least, that my very, very first stream, while it felt like an utter disaster at the time, really did end up being poetically perfect. Despite all my intentions, I couldn't stream the first, 2 things I tried. technical issues baffled me and kept me from doing what I meant to do. Where I ended up was where I probably wanted to be, really, deep down the entire time, and fate brought me there. It brought me there at almost exactly the right hour, too. In the end, I ended up playing Security Breach that very first night, at the Freddy hour. I think it was meant to be. I've been fortunate, at least, to meet some very kind people over there, people who were willing and able to teach me things I definitely needed. If I'm honest about my expectations going into it, I expected to encounter a lot more negativity than positivity on any platform we were on. It hasn't, luckily enough for us, been the case so far, though I still expect it to come, at least from time to time. I'm still grateful for how lucky we've been so far, and for the kind and generous people who have shared their knowledge freely along the way. That's the difference, I suppose, between me and Ransom. He expected this, and I didn't. He expected we could be successful. He expected that people could and would be nice. He knows, he's aware, of course, that there are people who will be cruel or rude, that it does happen, that it's inevitable to encounter them sometimes, but they don't bother him the way they bother me. He doesn't worry about it, or worry about whether we'll succeed at anything or not. He just thinks there's a really good chance, every time. And he's been right, at least to an extent. We've met nice people, we've gotten some nice comments from total strangers even, not just friends and family. We've gotten a small handful of subscribers on YouTube, and now that is all friends and family, but see that point about promoting us, I suppose. But point being, it isn't zero, and we do get views, way more than I expected actually, from people beyond the friends and family as well. Not every stream does well at all, but some do, and it's a constant surprise to me how close we've come to making an affiliate on Twitch. I never thought we would have a chance of getting anywhere, but while most people wouldn't consider what we do have to be much success or even much traction, I'm still aware at the same time that while the numbers seem small, that small numbers are numbers we are incredibly fortunate to get at all, that we're very lucky to be doing as well as we are right out of the gate. It's not the overnight success Ransom envisioned, but it's far, far more than the load of zeros I expected to be seeing. I guess that's a weird thing too, really. When I started posting things, I guess I was still feeling like I was posting them into a void. That I was sending these videos into the ether to be watched once by people we know and never see again. That it almost in a way didn't matter what I said because nobody was going to see it. But because I'm me and a veteran perfectionist, I always need to try to make it perfect anyway. I've learned a lot about that too, about how often my need for things to be perfect, to be better than average at minimum before anybody can see it, before sometimes anyone can know about it, has really kept us from doing things, from getting places, from even trying. I have learned about how often it's the basis of my excuse for not doing something I'm afraid to do, how often it's the thing that's trying to stand between me and being afraid of something that mattered to me being rejected or ridiculed. If, after all, it isn't good enough to be seen, then it won't be seen and can't be rejected, right? The internal logic has always been if it's going to be ridiculed, it needs to at least be the very best thing we could do so that we know it was worthy. But I've learned there never is a worthy for me, not really. It never will be good enough for someone else to see, no matter how good whatever it is, objectively, actually is. Not everything I've learned has been hard, of course. I've learned some fun and easy things. I've learned, for example, that I can actually be very funny sometimes. It never feels like it in the moment, or at least rarely. But sometimes things I forgot I said or added in editing when I see it later make me laugh. I've learned that for some reason, people actually like listening to me, or at least some people do. And heck, somewhere along the line, I learned that I was actually okay at playing this game. And yeah, maybe things take me exponentially longer than they take other people, but I actually got good at this. And that was an incredible achievement. I suppose it's something that belongs more fittingly in a wrap-up at the end of the series, but I can't help but note here at this juncture that I finished the game at all in any capacity, and that was miles and away more than I ever expected to do. It was already a success, and I wasn't even finished yet here. I was already better at this than I even knew at the time. I'm proud of it. I'm still proud of the accomplishments here, of the things I conquered to bring this to you, where you can see it now. I hope that I never stop being proud of it, because all of it, was incredibly hard to do, whether that was emotionally hard, technically challenging, or just something that required time to learn. It was all hard, but I did it. And didn't run away from it, and every single episode that gets finished and posted is a success. It's a win against all of the things that have ever held us back from doing anything or showing anyone what we can do and make. I hope I never stop seeing that. I doubt it'll ever become untrue that showing anything, especially something that feels special to me, requires me to overcome my own instincts and fears to put out for display. And I hope that I never fully forget that every time I can overcome, it's something to be proud of. I forget now and then, but overall, I'm remembering, and that's something to be proud of too. I just wanted to pause to take a moment after this episode, to take this moment, to reflect like that, to tell you how it's felt to do all this, to take this journey, to show you this journey. And how it felt is hard. It's all been hard. But how I feel is scared, yeah, but proud. And that I can feel proud at all is winning. That I let us get here at all, no matter how much the others have helped, is a win. I didn't stop us, not this time. I didn't let the fear stop us. And just like I won by picking up again after the security room incident, this too, all of this was winning for me. Thanks for coming along to see it all. And thanks to anyone who stayed for my outro this time, or any time honestly. The data says most of you don't. There's still so much more to come of this, of other things, of art even. Finally, the thing I thought I would be doing for our channels. There's a lot more coming, and I hope you stick around for that too. This was all so important for me to do and has taught me so much, and I know it's really not an ending. It's only the beginning. Good night, after all, isn't goodbye. So, good night, Freddy, and I'll see you, all of you, next time.